just call out our names. Whatever you may need will make your dreams come true. In the Sven Zone, the adventure awaits you. Step into the magic, feel the energy. Open up your mind, set your spirit free. Welcome to the Sven Zone. Oh, 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 oh. Welcome to the Sven Zone. Take a step and go. Welcome to the Sven Zone. You'll never be alone. Welcome to the Sven Zone. You'll never be alone. Welcome to the Sven Zone where dreams are shown. Welcome to the Sven Zone, where the music plays, dancing in the moonlight, enjoying sunny days. In this world of wonder, anything is possible. Come along and join us, let's make it unforgettable. All your hopes and fears, they will disappear. Feel the love and joy, let it all be clear. Welcome to the Sven Zone. Oh, 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 oh. Welcome to the Sven Zone. Take a step and go. Welcome to the Sven Zone. You'll never be alone. Welcome to the Sven.
There we go. What's up, everybody? It is Friday night, and we're going to play some D&D. It's February 21st, 2025. Tonight, I'm a player, and that guy down there, right down there, he is the DM. So I'm going to let him take over, and we're going to play some D&D.
Welcome, everybody. Appreciate you coming out, saying hi.
What's up,
Spencer
Sabarchi?
77. Welcome to the Sven Zone. We're going to do a little bit of the D's and the other D's. Last time in the Sven Zone, the party started the session in the York House and planned on taking a long rest. They threw the corpses in the river and took turns standing watch. As Cronoth stood watch, an earthquake shook the building. They fell back to sleep. He started walking around the area, keeping watch. He saw a pair of orcs riding wolves with more spiderling pets crossing the bridge. He used magic to wake up Penry, who then woke up the rest of the group. Battle ensued, and even though Cronoth and Zash went down, a couple chat healing potions brought them back up. Keahi and Cronoth tried chasing the last wolf beast, and it brought down Cronoth again before running away. The rest of the night was uneventful, and they leveled up. You guys are now level 3. So,
Oh.
you guys know the rules. Let's start with the Weed Whacker.
You gonna put the narrative in chat?
And Weed Whacker, we cannot hear you if you just say anything.
Sorry, I turned it off. I had to cough. We didn't put all the corpses in the river. We buried the dwarf lady and kept her couple items that she wanted to return back to her clan. But yes, the rest we did put in the river.
Correct. You did not throw any of them in the river. There's actually a big pile of them over to the east. But yes, I will give it to you because that is one thing that is wrong. Jingo, you are next.
I am not sure, but I want to say it was not Cronoth that was standing watch when the earthquake shook. I don't remember who was, but I don't think it was Cronoth.
That is correct. Does anybody know whose watch it happened on? Like the person
Foster's.
whose watch it happened on?
First watch would have been Fosser,
Correct.
and then Keahi.
Yep.
So
Correct. It was Foster. The earthquake happened on Foster's watch. You got 2 so far. Maticurity, you are next.
actually, I don't think it was a pair of orcs. I think there were 3 with wolves. I thought there were 3. One that chased after me, and then the 2 that stayed back and fought at the doorway.
Yeah, that's right.
So there were only 2 because what you just said is correct. The one that went after you and the one that stayed and fought at the doorway. They jumped off their beasts and they had a bunch of extra little spiderlings, but there were only 2.
Oh, okay. I thought there was 3. I misremembered.
All right, Drake.
I don't know. I don't remember no magic waking up Penry. I don't remember that.
So you're close. There is something wrong with that. Anybody else remember what happened as far as who woke up who and what magic
Yeah, he
did?
used thaumaturgy to make a noise
Yes.
inside, but it wasn't Penry who woke up. He's the one who slept through it. If I remember
No,
right.
no, Foster slept through it,
Was
I
it
think.
Foster slept through it?
Yeah.
Yeah,
That's
I
right.
pounced on everybody to wake them up.
Yeah.
Correct. So you used Kiahi used magic to wake up everyone using thaumaturgy. And 2
Uh-huh.
of them did not wake up. Everybody else did. Henry did then go around and wake everybody else up. The 2 who did not wake up, including Foster. Um, Also, Zash and Penry went down, not Cronath and Zash. Um, the rest of the night was not uneventful. Cronath heard the wolf beast, although he didn't know what it was, woke everybody up, and then Kiahi wandered around and found the trail and the tracks of blood to the east and to the north.
We
All right,
scared it. We scared it away.
Rawr.
that's right. It was close. All right. So, any questions, any comments before we get rolling?
Did you ever think you'd get this much use out of this map? Like, they're not coming back to the same map, are they? The next time you should rotate it. Okay, you come into this area.
That's right.
90
Flip it,
degrees.
change the color.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's now lava under the bridge instead of water.
Make it green grass instead of dirt.
There's no chest down there. That's an
That's too
illusion.
much work. The rest of it's easy. Putting
That's-
grass all over this thing would be a pain in the butt. All right. So, what do you guys like to do? You have woken up. You have tapped into your new powers. Does anybody do anything exciting or interesting in the morning?
Um,
Or I
Yeah,
say
he starts
morning, but it's all
repairing all of the
relative.
gear that
After the
he
rest.
has
oh.
using the mending cantrip.
Okay.
Make sure the clothes and everything is in good condition.
I can
And who needs a light?
I can see in the dark.
I could use one.
All right, I'll
I
cast
cannot see in the dark.
the light spell on you.
I'll be
Can you
sticking
put that effect on me, or do I have to put it on myself?
I can. Just give me a moment
Okay.
and I will apply it to you.
Do I have to change my max hit points from leveling up?
Does Duel become a grown up and get really powerful?
Let's take a look. Did you not do? Did we not roll last time?
I don't remember. When I look at the thing, it says 8 at first level, 5 at second level, 5 at third level.
I remember rolling.
Did we roll? So I need to change the max hit points to 18. I don't know why it still says 15.
Maybe you got to do the
Never.
little roly poly thing.
Never was 15.
There you go.
Well, now it says 21.
There you go. It's fixed.
You had to do the little roly poly thing, change the number and change it back.
Yes.
All right, I just did mine
All
just
right.
in case. Also, I think don't I get meta magic
Yeah,
or
he might be the
something?
only other one who's
Yeah.
messed up.
What?
There you go. Everybody else looks pretty good. Yeah. All right, you guys ready to head out?
Yeah, let's do it.
Maybe we can go that way again. Yeah.
Maybe it's changed. It could have changed since the last time you were there.
Penrod. No, who's
You go
leading
check.
us? Who's in the front? I can't blame somebody.
Foster
We-
may have
Marching
left a
order,
couple
right?
silver. He dropped a couple silver back there. You gotta go back and get them.
All right, Zash, you should have a light on.
Okay, if nobody else is willing to be at the front of the march order, I will take it.
Do we have a official order?
No, I just looked. It's not set
Foster
up.
wants to be like over here. You can drag your token onto the map.
Mm-hmm.
Put yourself where you want to be. Oh wait, we're going this way. Oh, okay, there we go. That'll be over here. I got the right flank.
And Kronoth, did you want to be toward the front or in the back, or where are you?
I would be towards the front. I don't have light on me, so I need somebody with light, close enough where I can at least see.
Put him right in front of Penrod and maybe move Penrod back one square.
Yeah, I'll be rear end,
Yeah.
Charlie.
You can run up fast enough. You're fine.
Still haven't figured out how to pull the maps up like you guys do. How do I do that?
That's on the party sheet tab. It's on the order. It's the watch order and the marching order. The party sheet's the people up there on the right.
I gotcha.
Was that what you were asking, or were you asking how to pull up the map?
Pull up the actual map, but
So it's
The
on the
actual
very
map?
top of your character sheet.
Yeah,
now.
there's a button up there now.
There's a new button
It
on
says
the top of
find
your
token.
character sheet from the left. Third from the left. You click that and it'll
Find
open whatever
token.
map your token is on.
Awesome. Got it. Perfect. Thanks, guys.
And for those of you who haven't played in a while, in a week or so, there is a new lock button on the top of your character sheet. So if you find you can't do something you want to do, it's probably because it's locked. So you would have to unlock it to do some things, and then lock it to have access to other things. So play around with it, but be aware it's there.
Sorry, I didn't finish doing my meta magic stuffs.
What do you mean finish picking out what they were going to be?
Yeah.
Or
Yeah, so I just need to put it on my... Can I edit that? Yeah. Did I type it on here somewhere already? Oh, I did. Distance and twin spell. Okay, never mind.
all right, so you guys continue moving on. Start heading out. It's been several days now. Your bodies are starting to get used to the trek, the walking, and you're no longer sore. Your backpacks aren't rubbing you as badly as they were before. Your backs aren't hurting as bad. It's still a little bit of a challenge, but it's no longer as painful as it used to be. And I need a survival check by whoever's wants to take the lead. It looks like it was Zash.
I'm not great at it, but
Okay. All right, so a couple hours go by, and come along the passageway you're in right now is about 20 feet wide, and 15 feet, but it's very high. Just at the tip of your light spells, about 30 feet at times, and it'll vary by a few feet here and there. And as you're going, it starts getting a little bit more humid, and you see the formation of stalactites and stalagmites as you're walking along, and then you come upon a little patch of fungi. And Zash, you do not have dark vision, correct?
I do not. Right now, I have a light spell on me. I do have blind sight out to 10 feet.
Okay. And go back to that. Here it is.
A spiky
All right,
looking
the
mushroom.
barbarian doesn't either. Kayahi, you're the one that has 120.
120,
Okay,
and
so
it's
up
devil
ahead
sight,
you see there's
not dark vision.
it branches to the right and keeps going straight. Looks to be about 40 feet, 30, 40 feet ahead of you.
Remember, we got Stool, the little walking mushroom. He's not talking. He's a walking. Barely. Somebody's trying to carry him.
So
'Cause he's
you're
so
saying the
slow.
passageway splits where this fungi is, or
No, about 30, 40 feet ahead of it.
okay? So maybe we should pause and take a more careful look at that.
What is that? Mushrooms? Can we eat them?
It looks like spiky mushrooms, which down
Wow.
here I don't trust.
Cactus shrooms.
Yeah.
Foster, are you eating them?
No. Foster's like, hey, Stool, is this your cousin? He like pushes him up there.
Yeah. Did either the Shushar or Stool, I guess, know what they are? Know what it is?
Stool speaks
Familiar with it?
Still speaks no
I mean,
languages.
okay.
He doesn't talk.
I thought
He's
he
telepathic.
puffed.
No, he allows us to
A couple times a
communicate
day he spews
telepathically.
spores and can then speak telepathically.
He just takes you into the spirit world with him. That's what he does. You're in the spirit world, man. You see the size of that chicken?
So I'm going to say there's a 20% chance that Sushar knows and or remembers what these are. No, Sushar doesn't know what these are.
It's a DM trying to freak us out that one of the party members a doppelganger. That's what he's trying to do.
The
Keeps changing it every week too.
mushrooms and
Those stones on the floor.
plants that grow by Slooplidop. This is not one of them.
It looks like a little table. Maybe there's a host. Two little stools and a.
I wouldn't want to sit on those stools.
Is there like loose
Yeah,
stones
give
I
me
can
a
pick up and kind of throw it on
percent,
top of one that looks like a
perception.
table?
I can.
What
I
was that?
miss half of that. What is on? What were you asking about? The one that looks like a table?
I said I wanted to find like a stone or something and throw it on top of the one that looks like a table.
Okay. Um,
I don't like the spikes pointing up.
it hits the top and rolls a little bit. There's a couple small spores come up, but nothing out of the ordinary. What you would expect it for it to be. Get the
Can I? You asked me for a perception check, right?
correct.
Can I cast guidance before I do that?
Yes, I would say in this situation, you're
Right,
stopped
and that's why I
looking at the
asked.
thing. You're a little more alert because you see some stuff.
Oh, nice. Radar ping.
The $6 million man. Look through the back of his head through the bionic eye. I used to have one.
I had that.
Like a little tiny magnifying thing in there.
You weren't cool if you didn't have it.
I also had the robot guy with the masks that could change.
I had an Evil Knievel.
I was just gonna say, what
Freaking
about the
up.
wind up Evil Knievel?
I
It worked
didn't
great.
have the regular Eva Knievel bike. I had his rocket bike that shot sparks out of the rocket pod.
Yeah, well, what about Stretch, man?
Stretch
Stretch
Armstrong?
Armstrong.
Hell yeah. And he had a buddy too, a monster Hulk looking thing. I forget what his name
That
was.
one is worth the most
Hold up,
money.
guys. There's
So there's
look like blood.
like I said, there are stalactites and stalagmites, and they get more dense as you get beyond the split, and that's where you see that.
All right, there's something on the ground there that looks like it could be blood. What is the range? I
Something
get a
got
little bit
squished.
closer and see if I can mage hand scoop up some of the substance and then bring it back to me. So I'm trying.
No, it is.
No,
It is
dried or
correct. It's dried. 1 second. I'm trying to.
I wonder if it's that wolf that got away.
possible.
Oh, is that it? Did I do it? No. Delete character. Oops.
Do we have to go that way? Can we just go
Delete
around?
campaign.
That's right.
My
Oh, there's a
scales
split.
on the back of
Never
my
used
neck are
fancy
Up
pen
standing
ahead.
before.
out.
That's my problem. There we go. Okay, now. At this point, that's pretty much. Well, there's a split, so you can go either direction on the split.
Should we flip a coin?
Eeny, meeny, miny, mo.
Take the spiky stool path or take the other one that's nice and downhill. How do you flip a coin?
But there's blood on
But
that one, right?
the split is past the fungi. So you got to go past the spiky fungi,
Yes.
and then like 30, 40 feet later is the split.
All right, so I don't have a way of sharing the map with without having all the vision being shown, and until everybody clicks their tokens, and then that you can see you have your own stuff. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to move you back a little bit. And then once you get the map, if you would click your token so that you're seeing what you see, not what everybody else sees.
I think you could turn that off and options if you wanted to, real quick. I don't.
Yeah, but
Yeah,
then
but
the
it
view
affects the stream.
the stream.
Then the stream only sees what Foster can see.
Correct.
So, Simbarchi is who you guys are talking about.
Right.
Okay. So, if he's watching, he might be napping. We don't know. He probably had lunch already.
Thought somebody had a light source.
Yeah,
I
both
should have
Zash,
had a light on me.
both Zash
I
and
do.
Runoff have light. Just click your token and you should be able to see what your
Yeah.
token person can see.
So we're
Oh,
heading
okay.
down, south?
Maybe it was all lit up anyway.
Yes.
Okay.
So now go ahead and move your tokens to the mushrooms, and that's actually where you are, right here. You guys were looking at the mushrooms.
He's making coffee, so he's not even watching anyways. No, we're kidding. We're like party vision or no party vision. Well, the stream needs party vision, you know.
I'm fine
Like,
turning it off, but it's your stream.
it's not actually the stream, it's actually
All right.
those that watch it on
So
YouTube
then,
might be
boom.
interested.
Poke at the
The
mushrooms with my
four that
mage hand.
watch my streams.
See if it reacts in any way.
All right, so Zash, you see it splits off to the side, and you don't see anything different to the side. Give me a perception check. Okay.
I would be staying with up closer to Zash because he has a light source. I don't have one.
Well, then you need to tell Jingo to stop running ahead. Him and John both love to
I
throw
don't know
their
what you're
tokens
talking about.
halfway across
I didn't
the
roll
map.
go anywhere.
Guilty.
I try to move
So-
my times.
Yeah, he doesn't run up front.
Marbanya's the worst. What are you talking
Tokens
about?
are unlocked right now.
Marbanya's
So
already gone around the whole building. Like, what?
you guys we're back at the mushrooms.
I had
Mhm.
to light a torch because I couldn't see.
All that bright light's freaking hurting Foster's eyes. He's like, ow. Why you gotta be so bright?
So does the mushrooms react at all to the mage hand poking it?
They react like a mushroom. You would expect
Okay.
a mushroom to. They, it wiggles slightly.
They
I
don't
think
go.
Foster should eat
They
one.
don't go. Ee-hee when you poke them.
Anybody who is
What do you see up
there,
there, Sash?
in nature, give me a nature check. It's going to be a DC 17. Or I should say proficient in nature. All right.
They're LSD mushroom.
All right. This is what you know. These are similar to something that you're familiar with from where your tribe is traveling. Certain of your shaman will harvest this type. It's nowhere near as big as these are, but they're similar striations, coloration and stuff.
I gotcha. Would I know what the reaction would be by chance, or I'd possibly be?
It's different for different people.
Okay.
Let me.
good enough.
It's not. It's not death or anything like that. It just causes people to act strange.
Okay. All right. So I'll let everybody know that the mushrooms look like something back home. They are edible, but you get a strange reaction. Kind of hard to explain. It's not the same thing for every person.
I wonder if a Purify Food and Drink would remove that property from it.
Right?
Maybe possibly after we cut it.
I
Yeah.
would
Harvest it and then experiment.
I have that spell and that and or I can remove the poison effect from somebody that if they're not liking what it's doing to them.
They're not liking. I see what you did there. Do any of you have alchemist kits or training in alchemy or herbalism or poisoner kits? Any of those three?
Nope.
No.
No.
Okay.
I used to know a guy that knew a guy that had an alchemy lab.
Was he a science teacher?
Tell me about demons.
Um,
So you guys drawing straws to see who's going to eat it first?
Well, we'll eat it later when we're not in the middle of our travels.
yeah.
If it's edible, we can just harvest it and kind of take it with us for a little while.
Maybe we can make some tea out of it.
Yeah, we can all drink the Kool-Aid.
I was going to jump on that one, but you got it before me.
Zash, are you trained in survival?
I am not.
What is your passive survival?
A 10 plus my bonus, 11.
Okay.
Penrod's proficient in survival.
Maybe you should be out front.
Yeah. Well, actually, he's normally in the back, so he can. He's like, oh, there are tracks of 4 people.
Right.
I'm following him.
Four people in front of me.
Looks like 3 humans and a kobold.
Well, I could be up front because I do have a stealth of +7.
They keep being in front of us. No matter how
And
far we go,
a
we're
stool.
really close.
I can't see in the dark. I got to carry a torch.
That's why you should be up front with Zash.
Thanks,
And maybe
Phil,
we'll have
for the
Kranoth
follow.
pull up the rear. Because
I can do that.
both of you
The 3 of them,
have.
none of them can see. So the
Oh, they're all
barbarian
blind.
and Zash are both up front because they
Nice.
can't see either. So
Yep.
I can see you guys up there pretty
but
good.
Penrod can smell.
Yeah, I could smell.
That's why he's in the back. He likes the odorific nature of travel with 4 men.
Just want to point out that the last time that Foster went up front, we got captured and put in prison from the Drow. So you don't let him up front anymore.
All right, should we approach this
Come on, let's go this way.
cautiously?
I'll get past it.
Did we
All right,
take
Henry,
some of the mushroom?
Henry, give me a perception check at advantage.
Smells like Zash.
Okay. All right, so you guys can. Anybody who has a passive perception? I can look right here under main. Perception 9, 10, 12. Boy, Henry's the only one who has any kind of perception. All right. So Zash and Penry, Cronoth a little bit as you get closer. You can hear, you can smell water and a little slight smell. I don't know if you guys have smelled a compost pile before,
Oh yeah.
but it's it's not quite like excrement, but it's like rotting smell,
Trash pile. Yeah.
and it's coming. It's not overpowering. It's not really strong, but it's clearly coming from your right.
We should go left.
What is
stinks
this
down there.
lump in the floor?
Rocks,
Rocks. Okay.
a collection of rocks.
I can't see a lump.
Well, you gotta open your eyes. All right. Let's approach slowly, peeking around the corner. There's something down there. More mushrooms? More mushrooms. Oh, something moving down there.
Some water. Mushrooms and water.
Yes, you smell water. Henry.
Stagnant mushrooms.
It's a little pond.
Oh, there's another passage here.
There's one to the south. Is that one to the north? I can't see.
Yeah, there's a passageway up here in the north. There's a whole bunch of
There's one to the
mushrooms
south too.
in it.
So the majority of them are the same type of mushroom. And although you mentioned it, none of you actually said you were doing it. So at this point, you haven't harvested anything. But
I don't know that I
plenty of
trust them.
There are plenty of them within this room, and especially up to the room to the north.
And they're all the same as the one up in the passageway?
No, not all of them, but the majority of them are, yes.
Okay.
Does that water look stagnant?
Keahi will
No.
Moving.
attempt to harvest some of them with Mage Hand and put them in a pouch.
All right. So as you, well, they are very large as well. So it would, you try to move some of the bigger ones, and nothing happened because it take more than 10 pounds of pressure. But you go to pull one of the smaller ones, it jerks out, and poof, it's a cloud of spores come out, and I need a DC 14 Constitution save from you.
Okay. Made.
As you cough and your eyes water a little bit, but you're fine.
All right, I've got a little bit of it.
Is that water clean?
You can't tell from where you are.
Try licking it.
I'm gonna like.
What is?
I have a
what is
cantrip. I have shape water, 30 feet, baby. I can bring some water over here.
Where is that smell coming from? The mushrooms themselves?
The room where
Compost.
Keahi is.
Up north.
A little bit from down here, but nowhere near as strong as the room up here.
So it's like the mushrooms causing the compost smell.
Natural decay.
And whatever they're growing in, yeah.
Yeah, I'll take a look and see if I can scuffle around. Is there anything like visible that they're growing on top of, or is it into the dirt of the floor of the chamber?
Is unusual soil.
Bodies that they're growing on top of? Or...
Okay, so give me an investigation check. Just don't roll a 1.
Okay. It's the one. It's not a 1.
Okay. As far as you can tell, you don't see any odd, bits of leather or
Okay.
armor or bones sticking out or anything. It just seems to be a collection of dirt, and if there was something there, it's long since decomposed, and these fungus and stuff spores have taken it over.
All right, now that I've got lung silicosis.
So just to clarify, it was relatively easy to get the mushroom we got. It's just because of the size, it would just require more than 10 pounds or a blade or something to cut them. So they are easily harvestable.
I can have the mage hand take my dagger and slice at it. I just don't want to be too close to them when they poof.
Okay, you can do that. It will take you a while, but you can do that.
While they're playing with the water, I'll start harvesting some of them.
Okay.
Does this look like fresh water?
Can we see the water from inside the cave?
I
mean, you
should be able to.
I mean,
if you're close enough. From where you are, you can't.
Me as the player, I can. I can see like this portion of it.
And yes, you can see that portion of it.
How tall is the stuff in front of it? Like
8 inches mushrooms at the most.
So it's just like ground stuff, like growing on a log kind of thing.
Correct.
So I'll get where I could like get a little bit of the water and like pull it over and have it squirt into my hand.
Okay.
With
you have wet hands.
Shape water, and then I'll taste it a little bit.
Okay.
Tastes like fresh water.
It's as fresh as you've had down here. There are some sort of minerals in it, and there's a little interesting tastes to it, but it's not bad. You're not sick. You're not throwing up.
It's not seawater, but
correct. It's not salt water. It is fresh as fresh water gets down here.
It's potable.
Yeah, because I'm like, I don't remember.
I can cast Purify Food and Drink if we want to isolate some of that water and mushrooms.
Sure.
Do we have like water?
You
skins?
are religion. Give me a religion check, Sash, and an Arcana check.
Can I give them guidance?
No, you're chopping mushrooms with your
dagger.
That's
right.
I'm not educated in either one.
Right. So you know that if you took, I don't know, Sven is ignorant, but if you took nightshade and purified it, it would be purified nightshade. And if you ate it, it would still kill you.
True.
It doesn't, because it's natural.
Yeah, I was going to say, I didn't think it would. I didn't think it would remove the hallucinogenic or whatever weird property of the mushroom. I was mostly concerned with what was in the water. But I will cast the spell. That way, if there's something else wrong with the mushrooms, it might catch it.
What is the area of the spell?
It is all non-magical food and drink within a 5-foot radius sphere centered on a point of my choice within range is rendered free of poison and disease.
So ping where you want it to be.
Heck, you could do that entire pool if it's a 5-foot radius.
Okay. So you cast your spell. Is that a cantrip or a level spell?
That is a level 1 spell. I do not get cantrips.
Okay. So don't forget to mark it off.
Oh, that was the wrong one. I clicked the wrong button, but I did mark a spell off.
Okay. All right, what are you guys doing? And
can we fill up our sponges?
Yeah, I don't have anything to carry water in.
I got this sponge
Got the
prop.
water orb.
Water orb. We can like squeeze it in there.
All right. So Foster, you come over and fill your sponge.
Uh huh.
Kay, are you trained in survival or nature?
No.
Give me a percentile. Okay.
Is there any of these other water orb sponges right here? Mushrooms.
You do not see any. No.
He's gonna use shape water to have it like squirt into it. He's not gonna like lean over the water and be eaten by a crocodile. This is instinct. It's like a gazelle.
Doesn't the person who has light Zash, is Zash the one that has light?
I have a light on me, yes.
Yeah,
I've
so
got
you
a
can
torch
see
on
the
too.
bottom from where you are. That the water's clear enough to where you can see the bottom and the back to where you know there's nothing in there.
There's no little shrimp in
Unless
the
it's
bottom.
really small and under the water or invisible and above the water.
Do you like your water cold or room temperature? I look over at Shushar. Shushar the
I am
Awakened.
not picky as long as it's not painful.
Do you need to wet your gills?
Yeah, after I get my water, you can jump right on in there. He's gonna
Take a
back
dip.
up away.
Yeah, I recommend everybody drink their fill before we let Fish Boy swim in it.
It just doesn't seem right. I don't know.
I don't know, for such a small body of water underground without an obvious, source of spring or anything like that, there's a lot of movement on that water surface
That's
for
what
something
I
that
said.
should be perfectly still.
It's wavy water. I can even hear it
Someone wants to
lapping.
go in, they can, with a light, they could probably figure out why it's moving.
Yeah.
We're inviting Shushar the Awakened to get his gills wet. Who's running him?
Yeah, he
I
would
am.
wait until everybody's done, and then when
Yeah.
everybody's finished, then he will go in. But he's not going to, even though he is relatively clean and does not contaminate this type of thing. He would still be polite.
I'm gonna fill up my water sponge too, just because I know we've been using them.
After I've harvested a few, I'll come over and refill mine as well.
All right, so spend about 10 minutes. Um, they are not pretty. You're hacking away at these mushrooms, uh, and you get what will be the equivalent of 2 of these things.
All right. Could be fun for a trip later.
Did you guys
Could be.
check out the passage to the south?
There's
I know
just
we've been to
mushrooms down there.
to the south is just mushrooms.
Yeah, just a mushroom room.
Okay. What about the other one, the north?
The mushrooms could be like dream pastries.
Oh, yeah. You mean these mushrooms used to be little kids?
Just the bones of little kids.
Well, close enough.
The rest of the
Should we
little kids
continue?
got eaten.
Or is somebody going to actually, with a light, get in there and see why the water's moving?
Shushar the Awakened.
And so
Who's
once
better?
everybody's done, He'll go in and he just says there's a vent over here to the north that water's flowing in from underneath, and the exit point is on the other side over here. The uneven
It's like
rocks on the bottom is what's causing
a
the
natural
movement
looking
of the
vent
water.
or artificial looking?
As far as I can tell, is natural.
Mhm.
How big is the opening?
So there's some kind of underground spring popping up and flowing into here.
About 8 inches around.
Oh,
Can you
Okay.
see anything in there, or
Where's Barney when you need him?
I'm pretty surprised that the Underdark didn't go to the metric system.
You see, he submerges and as much as he can. It's relatively shallow. It's maybe 12 to 14 inches.
okay.
Again, it's uneven on the bottom and things, but he turns over and rolls around a little bit, rests, and waits for you guys to decide to leave. He's gonna stay in there as long as he can.
Should we take a short rest
Alright.
here? Just not that we need it, but probably would be a good spot to have some brunch. Are those edible? I'm pointing to the mushrooms
Mushroom
that
brunch?
Kehahi's got.
It's wrong.
Do you- Can't.
Mine.
Everything's edible.
Nice. If you have enough time, yeah.
Yeah.
Anything's edible.
You're
Once
brave
at
enough.
least.
I just feel bad that I'd be hacking into a mushroom and it could be Spore's brother or something. I just, I was gonna cover his eyes up, but look, he doesn't have any eyes. It turns him around. See?
I'm ready to continue on down.
Yep.
If we
Bedrod's
don't
ready
have
to
any
go.
further need to
So
visiting family stool.
Drake has a tendency to ask me permission for a lot of things, when Foster should be asking the rest of the party. Are we? So Foster asked you guys, "Do you want to take a short rest? Are you taking
Not
a short rest?
particularly.
Or are you moving on?"
Um,
Penrod's bored.
What would we gain from a short rest?
Some lunch.
Penrod's or Foster just wants
I
to
don't
eat.
have anything to eat, so
Eat a mushroom, and
that's
we can
what
see if you die or not.
This what he's kind of confused about.
I still have ripple bark rations. You want to eat some of that?
I got some of that too.
All right. So as Henry and Tronoth are waiting outside, just a moment here.
Get attacked by a big cat named Esmeralda. Was that the cat's name? On the Smurfs?
I'm going to say there is a
Azrael.
30% chance that
Yeah.
it will be smart. They're not.
Gargamel and Azrael.
All
Yeah.
right, so Penrod is odd. All right, so Penrod, one of the stalagmites, smells a little off, and you go over to sniff it, and you think it's like really old blood, and The stalactite above you, again, they're like 30 feet up, falls. And give me just a second here.
I cast Featherfall on it. No, I'm kidding. I'm kidding. I'm kidding.
I hold it up with Mage Hand.
It slams into the ground next to you. A little dust comes up.
What was that?
Kranoff. All right, so Kranoff, what are you going to do as it happens? And Foster, Penny, what are you doing?
Well, I'm jumping back from that thing crashing down, and I'm gonna
Hydrate.
keep trying to find out what the hell's up with this one that I was sniffing.
Okay,
It
Kranoff.
doesn't smell right.
I'm gonna
Did
be
you sit
looking
on it?
at where it came from to see if what the heck's going on. I look at the ceiling the best I can.
Okay, do you have a torch? Do
I
either
don't
of you
have
have a
one right
torch?
I do. I've got one.
You have the torch, okay. All right, so Kranoff, give me a perception check. And Penry, also give me a perception check.
I ain't seen squat.
I got
All right, so
stalactite
Kranoff,
dust
you're
in my
looking
eye.
up there. And the torch is casting all these shadows and stuff. And you can't really see a whole lot. It looks like a bunch of pointy things sticking down. You don't see any bats. You don't see any other creatures up there at all. But you can't really see anything else. Penry, you are trying to look at the stalagmite that you were looking at, and the stalactite that fell starts moving. And an initiative.
Oh shit!
It's alive.
Everybody give me initiative. Want me to push it?
No, we got it.
We just got to remember where it's at.
Right, we got to look for it.
How do we do NPCs?
Usar and Stool.
What'd you say about stool?
No, I meant their initiative. Shusar and Stool initiative.
Oh yeah, that's what I was saying. How do I? That would be cool for the pets to allow you to roll initiative.
And the new ones you can, because the NPC sheet has initiative on it.
The new one, what?
2024 D&D.
Oh, I haven't bought that yet. I'm gonna take the dive and just do it all, like switch over.
I bought them. I bought the package. I haven't even looked at any of them.
I don't want to do the hybrid. I just want to switch. Let's just go over there and use all that. If I need a module or something, then I'll use 5e. But
The hell is that?
I really just want the art out of the monsters manual, and I'd be happy. That's really all I want right now.
That been released? Monster
Yeah,
Manual?
yeah, like a couple days ago.
Cool.
Yeah, I got it. Haven't even looked at it.
I'm gonna buy the books. I just don't have to have it like right
All right,
now.
so this
Like,
little thing
I'm not
starts
like that guy.
crawling over to the wall. And it's going to double move. All right, Penry.
Penry's gonna. Is it running away or?
It is crawling toward the wall. Away
It'll
from
climb
you,
up and
yes.
drop on you again.
Yeah, this thing, it can be killed. He's gonna come over here and kick it. No, you're gonna hit it with a boar spear. Forgot I had that.
That's a hit. So it has like a carapace. It looks like rock, but you're actually able to push hard enough to where it cracks and goes into it a little bit.
And then
Hey, that might be edible.
He's going to um he's going to punch it.
You can make some stew, put some mushrooms in the stew.
Yeah,
You're all set. A little
I
gravy.
think it's a great idea. And I've got that fire lichen to give it a little bit of a kick.
Yep.
Make some delicious indulgence right here, man.
All right, give me a percentile. You want. There's a 90% chance that nothing happens. Henry. All right, so you kick this thing and crack. It hurts your foot. It's like kicking a rock. And you take 1 point of damage.
That bitch is hard.
Enough.
Can you share that picture again?
All right. I'm going to go move up. And I'm
Who
going
was
to
that asking?
introduce him.
Penrod.
Okay.
It's a new creature I got to add to my list.
It is buried amongst my probably 20 windows I have open right now. There you go.
Thank you.
20 windows.
Miss.
Now, just curious, are either of you making any noise to indicate that you're fighting something?
Yeah, I yelled.
When it fell and crashed down, I probably yelled out, "What the?"
Probably
What's
yelled
this?
when you kicked it too and broke your toe.
Foster
Yeah.
points over there. He's like eating a piece of his ripple bark, and he's like, are they beating up on a rock? What is that?
Seems like something Penrod would do. Either before or after he peed on it.
Got to mark my turf.
Yep.
Looks like Kraneth is a special guest on SpongeBob with the they got the wheel around him.
Yep.
Reminds you of SpongeBob?
It does. I don't know.
guess. It kind of looks like the
beginning of the SpongeBob commercial where there's a captain's
the
wheel
ship's
around them. I don't know, ship's wheel.
Yeah.
There might not be.
Okay.
All right.
Gotcha.
I heard a noise. I will go have a look. All right. From there, do I have a penalty if I want to try to shoot that thing with a bow from here?
Oh,
Firing between my friends and such?
Do you have it targeted yet?
No. Yes.
Yeah, because you're firing through the edge of a wall, and it's on the ground low, and Penry's standing there, so it will be at -5.
Fair enough. And
So
the almighty third level, I get 1 attack.
Penry and Cronoth is a crossbow or a longbow?
It was a longbow.
Arrow comes clattering across the ground, slams into the wall.
I think I heard him just fart in the water. I heard it go bloop.
It's
Nice.
bubbles.
Hey,
Speaking of
G.I. Joe
bubble
got
bath.
stuck. Hey, G.I. Joe. When
All right, another
Car's gonna move out to see what's going on.
stalactite falls. This time it hits you. And it falls, cuts a big gash down your side and along your leg, and then it turns and starts lapping up the blood.
It's got like a little tongue sticking out.
Sure, we'll call it a tongue.
That's one word you could use.
Oh, nice. And Cronoth gets some love as well. As one falls.
Oof.
Wow.
Just swing down, trying to hit this thing on the ground. Your neck's bent over and it comes slams right into your shoulder. You stumble a bit as you take. Oops, dang it. "12 points of damage, and then it
Ow.
falls, and Foster.
Foster's like, what? Those things are coming from the ceiling? So he's going to start looking up at the ceiling. And he's going to move over here. Try to get angle on that one.
How far are you going?
20 feet.
Okay.
And he's going to chuck a cantrip over there. Chill touch. The button. Pack tactics. Thank you.
Now it's a hit. His hand forms and starts crawling along the body of this thing until jerking on the little leg. And a crack. It breaks off one of the legs.
So, they're kind of tough.
I'll hex you for that one.
All right. I'm also going
Right.
to try and get a little bit of angle on that. So I'm going to move to there. Okay, so there's 3 of them. Yeah, I'm going to go after that one. And zap an Eldritch Blast cantrip at it. And I'm going to use my Genie's Wrath ability on it, just for fun.
All right, so what did your Eldritch Blast look like?
It looks like a I know you've asked me this before, and I don't know why I can't remember what I said before.
It's a new level. Maybe it changed.
Yeah, the new level. I'll get you something next time. Next turn.
All right.
You're Pac-Man.
Odd.
Wonka, 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 wonka.
Odd is Penry.
Oh, whoa.
All right, so gonna do it properly this time. Another one drops down on Kranov. You're more expecting it this time, so you sort of dodge out of the way and just slices against your thigh. And then again, they start moving away from you.
On a nest of these suckers.
Stool, Ooh.
Stool's in the other room and has no idea what's going on.
Yeah.
It's happily eating the
Stool is like,
stuff that
buffet, yum.
the other
All you
fungi
can eat.
are living in. All right, so this one is now going to start. What's happened?
You passed a turn?
He's moving away, so if you want to, you get an opportunity attack.
Yeah.
As it double moves. Wow. Foster.
All right, so Fosser is going to move up a little bit here next to
How far are you moving?
15 feet. And he is going to cast a spell called Chromatic Orb. And he is going to use one sorcery point to twin it and hit 2 targets. I got
Both
the
your
one.
metamatic cost 1 to do.
That one does, yeah. But no, there's one that actually costs. Yeah, I think distance is 1 as well. All right, so the first one is a hit. Some acid damage. Nice.
So it'll start moving toward the wall and just sort of stops moving.
The second one.
Just smoke fumes start coming from it.
That's a miss.
Penry, you do not like this smell.
That's a miss. Sorry. I missed. And I think I'll back up 5 feet and be like, okay. And down arrow. Check spell slot.
Alright, Penry's gonna stab this one that he's been messing with in front of him.
There we go. Oh, I'm on. Oh, that's weird. I gotta.
God damn it. Then he's going to bite his ass.
You're gonna try to bite something that's on the floor.
I'm
Gotta
a
roll
dog.
to hit
Oh,
first.
yeah, I gotta roll to hit first, don't I? The hell am I doing? Roll the unarmed strike, dummy.
I note he's specifically trying to bite its ass, not the rest of it.
Right. The tail.
All right, any
So it hit.
percentile? This is a 80% chance that you're gonna bite right in the right place.
Break a tooth.
Okay. So it's very hard. It's like trying to bite an elephant or a walrus, but you're able to not hurt yourself.
I've been chewing on deer antlers, so
Somebody told you that was an antler?
Are you done?
oh, I'm sorry. Yep, sure am.
All right. He is crawling away.
I'm gonna poke him.
You go ahead. And starts crawling up the wall.
Ones.
All right, Karnath.
I'm going to cut and slice.
Nice.
Take him down.
Yeah, but it was dancing on that one.
Oh, not enough though.
Still enough. Damage exceeds by 9. Yeah, you're good.
And I'm going to go over here and try and prep for my next move.
Where'd you
I'm
move?
sorry, did you say you were moving?
Yeah, I'm going to move over to necklace. And
So you can just
There.
left click and drag your token.
why am I locked?
Are the tokens not locked? They're locked, yeah.
I know that piercer's named Necklace, but aren't they all neck?
You can go ahead and just ping where you want to be then, and I'll go
It's
ahead.
a lass. It's a neck.
Open. No
lass.
wonder
Neck
that's why.
last.
Stupid.
Oh,
There we go. Perfect.
he's just
All right, so you slide over here.
tilted 45 degrees.
That's how he is when he runs. He runs like "Roar!"
Arms up in the air. Ah!
The Naruto.
All
run.
right, well,
Like those lizards.
Yeah.
as you move into that square, this guy is falling. This
Flop.
guy is falling.
It's a swarm of piercers.
No kidding.
Don't let him go back up there.
Wow.
A
Ouch.
lot of blood all of a sudden.
Damn, that one splattered when it hit.
And a miss. You're starting to expect it now.
Yep.
And Penry, you get a new friend.
Still gonna. I can't add effects. What? the hell?
One point of damage. Alright, so you sort of duck and get mostly out of the way. Zash, but as it hits, it falls and twists your ankle a little bit.
Also turn that center freaking.
Step up.
Off.
Going up 30 feet, okay.
Stab him right in his necklace.
I'll hex you for that one.
And yeah, I am going to bonus action cast Hex on this thing.
I'll hex you for that one.
All right.
And then I will Eldritch Blast it. And miss. And that's all I do. I'm not going anywhere closer to him. That'd be worse initiatives.
Oh, I know what I'm doing wrong. Okay.
Piercers with 0 initiatives? 2 of them?
Enough.
Yep. Ready for me? Just want to make sure you're
All
ready.
right.
I'm going to attack. Not myself. Necklace again. Miss.
Third
And
level.
my back swing.
A lot
One
going
shot
on.
glory
There's
is all you got.
magic being thrown that way. Zash is running up.
Hold on. There it is. I want to do. She's only my extra attack. Second wind. Right? Nope, that's not it.
All right, do anything else?
Action surge. Action surge. That's it. So I'm going to do the action surge.
Okay. That gives you an extra attack.
I'm going to attack at my backswing. Sinuous. That was a waste. And that's it.
All right, so it is. Do you have using a great axe? All right, so Zash, you do not, but Kronoth, you get an opportunity attack against it if you want, as it starts crawling up the wall.
Yes, yes. Come here. There we go.
And
We
that's
got it.
enough. So it starts moving and starts going up the wall, and then take it down. Henry.
All right, Penry's going to stab this pincher sinuous.
See?
Another one. Good lord, I can't damage anything tonight. Then he'll take a bite.
That's a hit. Give me percentile, 80%. Nice.
No, there you go.
Good old chunk. Oh yeah, no problem.
Gets a good bite of him, starts shaking his head around.
All right, and this one is now 15 feet up in the air. Inchworming up the wall. And you've already used your reaction. So but Penry has not. So Penry, you get a op attack as it
Stab
starts
him with the
crawling
spear.
away and crawling up the wall.
Ah, missed it.
All right.
Well, when he left, he was over by us, right? So that should have been at advantage for pack tactics.
Correct.
So let me roll it again. Got it.
That's a hit.
Big numbers, no whammies. Go.
There we go. 2 times in a row. Make it up for them ones.
All right, the other one moves over to the wall, starts climbing up.
Stool down arrow.
Foster.
He's gonna move over here. And is there just that one climbing up right there? He moves 15 feet over to there. Is there 2 of them? Oh, there's another one. I'm gonna burn another sorcery point, and I'm gonna twin chill touch. Why not, right?
You can't see the bottom one.
Oh,
You can see the other one across the way.
that one.
Below, yeah, you can see, you can target both of those.
All right, I'm just gonna.
But drunk, queasy footwork, you can't see.
But oh, that one I can. Okay, so I won't twin it, and I'll just use chill touch on it.
But you can see this guy.
Yeah, but Penrod's got his big head in the way a little bit.
No, it's 5 feet up the floor. I said.
Oh, is he?
You have a clear sight, but.
All right, I'll twin that one first, and the second one I'll twin, but I don't have pack tactics on the second one, so let me do this one first. Chill touch. Hit. Do some necrotic. Can they regain hit points anyway? I'll put it on anyways. And then that one, no pack tactics. Oh, I can't turn on and off my effect anymore? Alright, I'll just roll it and we'll use the appropriate one. So the first one was a hit?
Why would you have pack tactics on that one anyway?
Well, I don't. But I can't turn it off because there's an effect on me and I can't turn the effects off.
Oh, you're not using the automatic pack tactics? Gotcha. Okay.
Is automatic pack tactics working?
Yeah, it's working because I don't have the effect on me, and I'm getting the advantage when I'm having it.
Oh, well, can you take the effect off of me then? And we'll see if it works, but drop the second 3, so 13 and 18 is a hit. So let me
Correct.
roll damage.
That's the correct one. And so unless you're hitting the advantage button should be good. Should be correct.
Here, let me roll to hit again. Just clicking the attack button, and it's giving me pack tactics on something
who?
that's
Yeah,
Who
because
do
you got the
attack?
effect on you still.
on this guy by himself. Oops, I didn't mean to damage him. Shit. But I think that 7 points off. But it's giving me pack tactics on everything.
Now try it. He just took it off.
Yeah, I don't know what the difference is because yours looks exactly like what's on Penrod, and I don't know why his procs and yours doesn't. So
Oh, I've got my pack tactics turned off.
right, but it's like sneak attack. It doesn't turn on until it's active, until it recognizes it, and then it turns
Oh.
back off. Anyway,
Did you fix his hit points?
can't regain hit points because chill touch.
Nice. Down arrow.
Right, Ash.
All right. Wow, the ground is starting to get slick.
Most of it's dried, and there are stalagmites there. So this thing is 15 feet up.
Oh, is it?
Mm-hmm.
Well, then, let's switch to the bow. Nope. Not very good with the bow.
I'll hex you for that
Shooting
one.
straight at seems kind of awkward, anyways.
Oh, so that's 35. There to try and get a better viewpoint. All right, I will target him and transfer my hex.
I'll
to
hex you for
him.
that one.
Again, he is 15 feet up, so you have no problem. Ash is not in the way.
Excellent. And then I will Eldritch Blast him and hopefully hit. No. And do nothing.
Do we want to take our break?
Correct. Once everybody rolls, please roll initiative first. And then
Oh,
we'll
look,
go ahead
I
and take
got
our break.
initiative too. Sweet. All right, I'm going to set a timer for 10 minute-ish. And we're going to take a break. So we got about 10 minutes. We'll be back. Go get a drink and do all that stuff. We'll be right back. Up. Yep. We're getting back. We're coming back. We're doing it. Oh, it's my turn too. I think Foster's just gonna try to blast the one. That one? Can I see that one?
No,
Can I, if I move?
you can see the other one just fine. It's also 5 because it's 5 feet up near. But if you move
If I move,
Kiahi, then yes,
I'll move over next to Kai. Can I see him now?
and you can see Zash trying to shoot it and stuff, so you know it exists.
Yeah, that's why I'm trying to see it. I'm like, I
Yeah,
got
that's
it.
fine.
I got it. I got it. Tilt
You
touch.
can lean over toward Kiahi. Put your hand on his head. Your head on his hip.
You can't regenerate. Yeah.
As it falls and kills Zash.
I know, right? That's the only thing these things have, right? They just like they gotta climb back up and then.
Alright, speaking of climbing back up, Zash.
That thing's still up on the wall.
It is.
I think they should have like a little stab or something when they're on the ground or something. They get.
I saw it roll off that 15. No.
Okay.
Well, if you put your hand in its, we'll say, mouth, it would do damage.
I'll hex you for that one.
All right. This is the one I've already hexed.
So you go, you shoot, the arrow goes plink, 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 bounces, comes flying back down. You duck out of the way.
Sticks
So-
in the end of my boot.
Knocks your glasses off. Now you're screwed.
Shooting
Can't see
straight up.
shit.
Kiahi.
He with his Eldritch Blast,
Nice.
which
Another hit.
appears. I wrote it
Is that
down.
the one you
now.
hexed?
Yes.
Nice.
So I wrote it down. It's a stream of glowing red pulses of light flowing from his orb that he casts from towards his
Okay.
target.
Didn't realize you were using an orb. Nice.
Yeah, that's my
That's what
Focus.
Foster
You do
uses.
the
too.
spell
old,
focus and my genie
David
vessel.
Bowie, where you can do the move with it.
Absolutely.
He had Benoit balls, but you can still do it with one.
Boom. Knock that one to the ground.
Right, so Zash, what is your passive acrobatics?
Passive?
Mm-hmm.
10.
Yeah, you're fine. This thing falls. You're, Are you going to shift your hex with your bonus action?
Who-
Kiahi?
Kyahi.
Oh yeah.
Not until it's his turn next time.
Okay,
Then he'll shift it once he knows who he wants to attack in case something else appears.
gotcha.
All right. Finrod's going to stab at it.
That's a good idea.
It is double moving away from you.
And
It's
he's
almost as fast
going
as Stool.
to Bite at it.
No, it's half the speed of Stool. They have 5 feet of movement.
And he's going to miss both times.
Yeah, so you have to try to jump. Try to bite at it. Speaking of witches, it is. So I'll say you're able to do an op attack with your spear,
Spear?
but not with your bite.
Right.
And just to think, that drow priestess wanted you, not me. What for? You're useless. Just because you weren't here.
Run off. This thing is 15 feet, climbing up the wall, starting to climb back up into the darkness.
With my height, can I reach him if I were to move over there and attack?
No, not with a great sword. If you snatched his spear from him, you could.
What if you stepped on his
Okay.
head? Would that help? Like if you just like
That's right. Here,
stepped
lay down.
right, right on Penrod's head.
You could throw your
So I'll
axe
just
at
move-
it.
Don't you have a
I
javelin?
got a flint shard I can throw.
A flint
Yep, that too.
shard, huh? Nice.
Yeah.
Poorly.
Well, I had a flint shard.
All right. That is the bottom of the
It goes
round.
off into the darkness somewhere.
Are you gonna move or anything else?
No.
After that, I think you should just like hold your head down in shame. That's a free action, by the way.
He's cursing himself under his breath.
Oh, look, you can redeem yourself.
All right. So your motivation lets you go again.
You can run over and pick up that shard and throw it again.
You can pick up Penrod, and throw him at it.
There you go.
No. If I move,
We need to get you
I need
a javelin or two.
range. Yeah. So I really don't have much I can do. I'll just move up a little bit.
He's a fighter. He can use anything.
Yep. I'll move up a little bit and just ready in action in case something else drops down in front of me.
All right. You ready your action? Sash.
All right. One left hand. Is he up on the wall? Yes, it looks like he is.
15 feet up.
Hey, Katie.
I will lose another arrow on the wall trying to shoot him.
You called it. Look at that. I like when you call it. I call I'm gonna suck.
Yeah, well, the bow is not my strong suit.
He's almost back up there. Foster's gonna be like, there he is. I can see him up there. Here, chill touch. Foster's doing a little bit of necrotic to these things. But just in case some, fool wants to buy him party or chat healing, I'll put that effect on there.
Nice.
Gorgio or somebody comes in.
All right.
He was pretty pissed when I
He's-
told him that it doesn't work.
Immune from chat rewards.
I gave him
25
I
feet
gave
up.
him his points back though. So
Only thing Penrod's got is a dart.
a dart, huh? Is that long range? What's the range of a dart? 25.
60. 20 to 60.
So 25 is long range, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So roll again, see if
Yeah.
you hit.
Oh, because the tokens are right
Disadvantage.
next to each other. Didn't take into effect the elevation.
Well, I don't use that. I don't use that extension anyways. You got to do the math, not the
So
computer,
you missed.
because it's always
Scrapes
wrong.
along it, but doesn't find purchase.
I'll hex you for that one.
I found the range one
Alright.
was wrong more often than
I'll
it
hex you
helped,
for
right?
that
It was
one.
like,
Hex gets
especially
transferred.
like, I got a
Eldritch
longbow.
Yeah, there's-
Blast.
Mount Curious extension is better than anything else.
The aura one, yeah.
Where it shows the area of effect.
Yeah.
The range.
A Foster with a 13 goes first?
I think I've gone
Nice.
last in every single turn this combat.
Well,
That's usually where I am.
He's gonna try to get another chill touch.
Alright, so you did shift your hex. Would you share
Yes.
hex when you get a chance?
Oh, sure.
Down. I missed.
I'll hex you for that one.
All right. It's a good thing I have arrows.
Alright, so it's not like Hunter's Mark. Okay.
I'm getting worse.
In what sense?
It doesn't tell you where it is.
We put the
Oh, no.
disadvantage on here.
It does not give you any knowledge about the location or anything like that. But I can see perfectly normally in this light as I watch it.
Alright, Kronoth.
I am going to move a little bit more further ahead.
It definitely doesn't have
Just
any
up-
flare, that spell. Or curse.
Again, there are stalagmites there, so you're moving around and stuff and
Hex.
being careful. But like I said, all this blood that's there now, you can with your torch and stuff, you can see it's there, but it's not fresh.
Other
I'm going to
things have been pierced.
I'll hex you
yes,
for that
I'm
one.
going to ready my attack and go to the next.
Finally hit it.
Pooch. Karate chop.
Getting there.
He's got red dot.
Yep.
All right, so as he goes up there,
He made
starts
it.
blending in with all the other ones that are up there. And you guys are going to have to do a perception check in order to see it. DC. Oh, okay, it tells me. Cool. Alright, so it's hidden from all of you, but that's your passive perception, your PP, as it says right here. So if you do an spend your, if you do an active scan, you might be able to find it. Because it looks just like, as it stops moving, it's hard to see which is which, especially with the torch and all the shadows that it's casting. It's 30 feet up in the air, right at the distance. It starts regenerating. Alright, Foster.
Foster was thinking about burning a first level spell, but he is not. He's going to try doing a perception check, which he's not very
Alright,
good
and
at.
it's
Alright.
at disadvantage because you have dark vision.
There's nobody lighting the area over there with 30 feet of light? No. I got a
Close.
torch.
I have a light.
underneath.
I should have a light on me.
Oh, yeah, but I don't think it's.
So Zash isn't,
shining.
but Penry is. So yeah, go ahead. You get it's not a disadvantage. I forgot Penry had a light.
Don't worry. I need all the help I can get. It's not very. What was the.
Nope. DC 17.
Let's So I blast another stalactite with my cantrip.
Okay. So, rules is written. You know basically where it is. You would just have disadvantage if you try to blast a cantrip at something.
Oh, okay.
I'm going to move to
I
there.
do want to do that. Sorry.
Okay.
Hold on. Let me give myself
So
disadvantage.
I will turn him on so you can target him.
What? How do you do that? Take your shirt off or? Oh. I told you I was missing. Okay, go ahead.
All right. So now you're again, both of you, the lights casting shadows on all these different stalactites that are up there. It's hard to see what's going on. Did you want to try to find it, or are you just taking a dodge? Okay.
I'm moving on. I'm trying to provoke it into dropping on me is what I'm trying to do.
Nice.
Bang my weapon on the under, hold my shield up above my head and bang my weapon on the underside of it to make noise.
That's right. All right. Going to pass the turn. Henry.
Yeah, let me do that.
If I thought you could affect them by talking to them, I would be cursing at them. But
You got to figure out what languages they speak.
right,
I think they're just beasts. And
I think they speak.
All right, I can't.
They
see
only
'em.
have. They only know one phrase, and it's "wee" as they drop off the
I
stage.
remember in first edition D&D or AD&D, a piercer, if it hit you, you were just dead. It was basically save or die.
All right. We'll see if I can see it. Highly unlikely, but
Now,
try.
yours is not dark vision, right? Yours is
No, double sight.
you're able to see as if it was normal light.
Correct.
Okay.
But still crappy perception.
It wouldn't matter anyway because Ash has a light there anyway.
Yeah.
I would just want to
So
clarify.
I'm going to attack it with disadvantage.
Okay. Do you already have it targeted? Okay, good.
Yeah. Nope. I don't believe
Piece
a
of
9
rock
will
falls, hits Ash in the head.
Boing.
It's okay. The head's not a vital organ for Zash.
hit.
All right, Kranath. He has disappeared from the cameras. It looks like he's still on the table. Is he in Discord?
Yeah.
Yes, he is. I'm here. Okay. All right. So yeah, but he can't. And the only person you could throw.
Can you hear me?
There we
Now
go.
I
Now
can.
Yes, we do.
All right, I'm having a problem with my camera tools, so apologize for that. I'm just gonna keeping watch here. So I'm gonna click to the next person.
Ready?
Okay.
He's gonna ready.
Ready?
Ready his
I'm
action in
ready.
case something falls again.
Yep.
We got one dodge and one ready, and everyone else missing. Foster's gonna yell at Penrod, "Jump up there so I get pack tactics."
Highest initiative is a 7.
I was just
That's
gonna say
nuts.
the
This is a
same thing.
Bad
That was
roll.
pretty sad, guys.
And I'm not last with a 3.
3, 3, 3, 5,
Wow.
7, 7. Okay.
What did the NPCs roll?
11.
Higher than me because it's not my
Yeah,
He
turn.
higher than
goes
us.
first. Right, higher than me.
Continues regenerating. All right, Penry.
Continues regenerating. I chill touched it.
All right,
I missed last
Penrod's gonna try to perceive. And I don't see him. So he's going to take the Doge action.
Okay.
All right, I'm still gonna
Now,
try
all
to.
of you can tell there's nothing moving up there. So it went up there and it hasn't moved since. You guys are pretty clear about that. With 5 of you staring up pretty close, pretty close where it went.
I still don't
not
want
sure.
disadvantage, so I'm gonna try to perceive it.
Yep.
Ow. Disadvantage. Chill touch. Come on.
Actually, hold on just a second, because I realized Raw, he would have to re-roll his stealth. So give me a second. Put it back on him and do his stealth. Is that one of yours, John, by the way? The stealth
No,
extension?
but it's not one of mine.
I still didn't get it.
Alright. So he's down to 12.
So is 12 the number to beat? Oh, I didn't beat it
Yeah,
anyway.
you got
At 11.
neither one of you have done it either.
It's the. I don't have it targeted, but
You see-
does a 12 hit?
As a drop of blood falls from the ceiling. Oh, where'd that come from? Which one was it?
I don't think a 12 hits him. Down arrow.
I'll hex you for that one.
That's a miss.
All right, I will also
Sweet
attempt
universe.
to perceive.
He's hiding behind that one. No, not that one.
It wanted to be a 20.
Just shoot
It
the
wanted,
shadow.
it so wanted to be a 20. All right, well,
I think Sven was
will
blowing on it.
That's right.
disadvantage try to blast it.
You're gonna spend 3 sessions trying to kill this one
12.
stupid piercer.
Yep. That 12 is not going to hit it.
Alright, so Kranoff, you realize you guys could just leave. Nothing keeping you here.
We're completionists.
We need the XP.
Could come on, some poor
We
child.
may have
walking
to
in
come
the-
back this way.
Poor child in the Underdark wandering through here could get pierced.
We're removing a hazard in case other people travel this path.
We've already proven that sometimes we have to backtrack, so we might have to come back this way.
Very likely, it could be us.
Alright,
Just
so
I'm
walk
just
under
gonna
it
sit
and
here
see
for
if
an
you'll
hour, tapping the ceiling.
Just
Yeah,
remember,
so I
if you
presume
see a lot
he's
of
gonna be
blood
doing
on
the
the
same
ground,
thing.
look up.
Zash.
All right, I'll go ahead and take that perception roll to see if I can spot.
Yeah.
Yay! You can see
No
another drop of blood move. slide
Disadvantage
down
with
that
your
little
bow
bit.
that you suck at.
Hold on a second. Let me get the. Go. No, he doesn't have disadvantage. You got it.
That's what I
So it's
said.
only
No
12.
disadvantage with the bow. Oh, he hit it finally with the bow.
Yay.
All right. He's got 1 hit point.
Yes, it does.
You know he does.
Nice.
Yeah.
1 hit point this whole time.
Look
So it
hilarious.
falls next to you. Splat.
So I get 1 arrow back.
Yeah, I want to collect my darts.
So how do you go
All right,
find
how
that
many
shard that
arrows
went
did you
flying?
fight? Did you fire this fight, Zash?
I've at least 6.
All right.
I took 2 back out of 6.
Yep, that sounds good. That's fair.
I missed with both darts, so can I pick them up off the floor?
Give me a percentile. Say there's a 90% chance you can find them. So like I said, there's a lot of stalagmites and blood and other stuff.
Jesus
You lose
Christ.
You lose 1,
All right.
and you hear a crunch as Kronoff. Oh, found your dart.
I'm gonna be looking for my my flint shard too.
I'd say the flint shard's a little harder to find. So I'd say it's a 75% chance you can find it. Yeah, you
Wow.
can find it, no problem.
Almost backwards though. I was like, whoa.
Yeah,
Good thing you picked the right color.
that's right.
All right, and with that, you guys are out of combat.
Okay. If Foster wants to go check out one of these things, it's dead. He's never seen one of these things.
Okay. Let me there you go. Tickets are unlocked.
Can you cook them?
I
Yeah,
was just
they have
about
a-
to say that. Are they
a
edible?
soft
I
interior?
apologize.
Is it like
I
crab?
don't think I shared this with everybody.
It looks kind of fleshy.
It certainly looks edible.
I mean,
So,
Just kinda-
like I said, they have a hard carapace. Their skin is like a walrus or elephant. It's very, very thick and very. And then as they get lower and lower, it gets harder and harder and harder.
So
the
which part
bottom
is the
half of them-
mouth?
I was just gonna
Is it
say, is that a
here
mouth behind
or
his
here?
eye? He's got teeth
The,
on his
the
head.
end or
Correct.
halfway up?
So
This
That
is-
looks like a mouth too.
that's his eyebrow.
Whatever you-
That's his eyebrow. It's like
that's right. Yeah. No,
it kind of looks like the plankton
that's his-
guy.
but you do think you could probably
Plankton,
eat
right? That's his name?
some of the upper body, the interior of the upper body. You think might be edible.
Who's our cook? Do we have a cook? I mean, if you put the cobalt in charge, you guys are in trouble.
He didn't taste very good.
I have no tool proficiencies.
So it would be the consistency of octopus. If any of you have eaten octopus before,
Delicious. Got some in my refrigerator right now.
Well, Foster's gonna take his dagger and just like start trying to get some meat off of it. Maybe we can cook it later.
I noticed you say consistency, not flavor of octopus.
correct. It's not the flavor of octopus, but it's
Uh,
chewy, and you definitely want to cook it.
maybe let's take a little bit there, Kranith, and you can take a break over there, and I can cut a couple of these up. Maybe an hour.
Yeah, let's take a short rest and
Yeah. I say we move these guys into the mushroom pits and feed the mushrooms.
Oh yeah.
give him, let him flourish. Why not?
I'll bring drag one of them over here.
All right, so Cronoth is going to be moving it. Who else is moving? these
I'll
things?
help move them.
Dash. All right, so the two of you give me a acrobatics check. I'm going to say it's a DC 12.
Acrobatics. I suck at acrobatics.
Slip and fall in the blood.
All right, so Cronoth, as you toss them and put them over by the mushrooms, you disturb some of them and some of them pop up. Give me a DC 14 con save. The spores fill the air in that little tiny room.
Oh, I think Foster
Nice,
would
so
be
you-
in there too, though. Hold on.
Eyes are watering a little bit, and you cough a bit. You feel a little vertigo for a moment, but you're okay. Same thing, Foster.
Actually, cutting one up in the corner over here.
It's not necessarily a bad feeling. It's just weird. It's almost like drunk for a minute, and then it passes you. I mean, not even a minute, a couple seconds, and then you're able to shake your head and get rid of it. But it's like,
Those smell pretty. Sarsaparilla.
all right. So you guys gonna
burn hit die?
taking a short rest?
Take a short rest, yeah.
Did I push it already? I did not.
Yeah, he wants to try the mushrooms. We're gonna take a short rest.
All right. So give me a D20. Well, I should say you can feel it starting to affect you a bit. Do you want to try to fight it, or do you want to choose to fail to save?
Lean into it.
Ride the dragon.
4. Okay. So, for about a minute, you don't move or take actions. You just sort of there, watching the world go by, and then to shake your head and come out of it. A little bit of vertigo, but not crazy. Again, it's just sort of like coming down off of or starting to get tipsy. But for a minute there, literally 60 seconds, you couldn't move or take any actions.
Nice.
So you think if you could weaponize this,
Yeah, that's what I'm
it
thinking.
might be nice. Also, you remember that Klonoth said it affects different people different ways. So
Right. Maybe if I can take like little chunks and mage hand it into people's mouths, or something, or find a way to poof spores.
You can like go around with it like on your finger, like you get a little
Yeah. Right up your
snuff,
nose.
like beetle snuff, like Ferengis.
There you go. Yeah.
no, he's not talking for himself. He's talking about weaponizing it.
Yeah, using it on my
If he wants it
enemies.
for himself, all he has to do is eat some.
Oh, I thought you were gonna share it, like Puff
Just
give.
waiting
What
for
the hell?
Foster to go to sleep and then dump them all over his face.
That's right.
How
Just
much?
blow
I
throw
have
the
made
spores into him as he's sleeping.
I've made an item on my character sheet called Piercer Blub Chunks.
Like the crab
Piercer
meat, they're not going to
rubbery
last.
meat.
So that's
Chunks?
one of the things you're going to be eating first.
Chunks of
Yep.
meat. I think what 2 pounds is what he could probably get, or is that too much?
Usually, between the all of them that were there,
No, I mean I
there
would
were
get
6 of
more
them
than
there.
2
So
pounds.
you can easily get 6. You can easily get 2 pounds.
Okay, that's all I want.
It's a lot of work, but
Right.
especially if you're doing it by yourself, nobody's helping you. Little kobold.
And I got a dagger, not a knife, so it's like stab, 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 stab. It's okay.
Cut through this tough stuff.
I'll go rinse myself off before we.
If
Yeah,
you
he
find the
doesn't
one
offer
that
to help.
Kronoth killed, he's done all the work for you. There's a big gash
Yeah.
all from his great axe in it. Oh, nice.
Suppose I could, firebolt some rocks to get them hot so you can cook it. Maybe a preserve.
I didn't think we were gonna start a fire down here yet.
So yes, Zash, that is exactly what we were talking about. It can be weaponized. It's just a matter of, if you find somebody who has alchemist, herbalist, poisoner's kit, you could condense it down to a poison and apply it to weapons. Put it in stew.
I was thinking more like a glass globe full of spores that you could throw on the ground and make a cloud that people have to huff. Like
If you had a glass,
a hallucinatory smoke grenade.
if you had a glass sphere, you might be able to do that.
Or some Molotov cocktails.
I have a bottle with a stopper. It's got some kind of liquid in it.
As he dumps the healing potion out.
I don't know what it
You don't
is.
need that.
It's on my character sheet. I don't know. Is it unidentified? I can't tell. I'm a player. I don't know these things. So second item down. Bottled stoppered. This bottle is filled with colored liquid. It sounds just like a unidentified potion, doesn't it?
Sovereign glue. Drink it.
You have
Seal your mouth
determined
shut.
over the last several days, someone looked at it and determined it's not magical.
Yeah, sure. I don't know what the liquid is.
It's a monster drink.
Sarsaparilla.
You can have it if you want.
Piercer bile.
What's the bottle? Two strange mushrooms. Can we eat those?
Oh, are those my mushrooms?
That's the ones that he
Nice. Let me grab those.
just ate some of. There's plenty more here.
All mushrooms are edible. Some mushrooms are only edible once.
Did everybody see the dice? Everybody get the picture of the mushroom?
Yeah.
Okay. Want to make sure.
Foster doesn't really like the taste of mushrooms lately, so, because, you know, the drow in captivity, and here's your mushroom, go to sleep. So, he doesn't get any of these mushrooms. That's why he's collecting the piercer meat. He's like, this is better than mushrooms. I don't know why you guys are doing with it. Mushrooms.
Nothing else. It's at least different than mushrooms.
Yeah.
So
it could cook up nice. We don't know.
You gotta saute the meat with the mushrooms.
There's a whole thing on Netflix. Is it Netflix or Prime? What's the dungeon?
Netflix. Delicious in
Delicious
Dungeon.
in Dungeon. Yeah, it's great.
They would make some kind of cool ass recipe out of these things. Piercer fillets with sprinkle of truffle
Lightly
oil or some
sauteed
shit.
mushrooms and
Once a month, one of my players runs a campaign, and we have a guy named Senshi who's our cook, and he's an NPC sidekick.
Nice.
That, is our cook.
Is he a dwarf?
Sadly, no, but he wasn't. We just sort of renamed him Senshi. He's a spellcaster. He was already existing before we renamed him. So
I played a halfling that was a specialist as a cook.
Yep, back in the day, I had a fighter, and he had a magic spice thing that would give mini spice. He had a magic ShamWow that would clean anything else.
You know, Unseen Servant's pretty handy too to help out with that kind of stuff.
That's one of my favorite spells. My character that died in the other game, he could cook.
So we take a short rest, get cleaned up, and do we have?
So one of you rolled. Actually, Kronoth, did you want to roll your hit dice?
Yeah, can you show me or tell me how to do that real quick?
On your
main tab at the bottom, there it says
bottom.
HD. Just double click on the dice symbol there.
You got a D10. Ooh,
Nice.
10. Look at that.
Very nice.
That'll do you.
Thank you.
That's great.
Don't
forget, you get half of your total hit dice back at the end of the night. So you'll get one hit dice back.
I don't do it automatically.
At a long
you
rest.
don't have to do anything.
So if you use all three, you'll only get one back.
Gotcha.
So the torch came off after a short rest?
Yes. No.
What was that?
You guys have the 24-hour.
Mushroom
His
torch
light spell is
renewable.
There's a cantrip, so.
Yeah.
Stu's gonna come out and take a 10-minute nap after he ate all that shit. He's like, bleh.
He's walking a little slower than normal.
What's funny is we never saw where his mouth is, though. I bet you Sushar, an hour in that water, is like, he's like, look, my fingers are webbed again.
That's right. The opposite of pruny now. He's plump.
He's filling out. Like One Punch Man with that Deep Sea King that gets rehydrated by the rain. All of a sudden he turns powerful.
Krana is still looking a little bit rough.
Where are we heading anyways? I forgot. We're heading to...
We got to go south.
You're looking for the Dark Lake.
Oh, yeah, that's right. The Dark Lake. Who knows the Dark Lake? Sushar?
Let's continue heading south.
I'm going to use 10 points of my lay on hands to top Kronoth and Penry up.
Are we...
Awesome.
Okay. Thank you.
Are we moving on this map? Do we need to move our tokens? Hello?
Why isn't it allowing me to? There it is. Wow, it wouldn't let me play it.
Nice.
Oh, it's a party happening.
Yeah, that was a lot of excitement for 600
120 XP.
Here's DM.
So I got a miniature shoe shower in my
all-time.
house now. I got an axolotl for my daughter.
Oh, nice.
Nice.
Yeah, it looks like a
nice.
miniature shoe shower.
Have you guys heard the song? There's an
What
axolotl on the
song?
pink stairs. It's all over TikTok right now.
Oh, is it really?
Yeah,
I'll
it's a
have
cute
to
little song
find it.
about axolotl. If you Google search axolotl song
Was it
or
Noodle or
axolotl
something?
pink
What did
stairs.
you name him?
Noodle. Yeah.
Noodle, yeah.
Nice.
That's Shushard's kid's name, Noodle.
Are we going down the hall?
Do we need
All
to move
right,
our
so you
token?
guys, after your short break, you head out. Oh, there it is. Holy shnikes! I've been looking for this link. Like I know I have it somewhere. Where'd it go? And I couldn't find it. It's,
It's right where you put it. It always is.
to mask.
Just have to remember where you put it. That's the problem.
So
Did you
the
get
to
new
mask
glasses, Manicuri?
the mushrooms.
Did I get what?
New glasses?
Same ones I've had for years.
Mine are. People get John and I mixed up all the time, so it's probably what
Yeah,
you're thinking.
totally. The hair.
So the mushroom you guys were seeing is 2-foot tall toadstool with orange and red stripes across its beige cap. And if you've learned, if you uproot it or destroy it, it expels a 15-foot radius cloud of poisonous spores.
Yellow and black jump back jack. Right? Is that what it is?
All right.
Like a coral snake?
All right, so you travel for. Go ahead and eat your lunch there, and you're able to get another 3-4 hours of travel. Again, it's hard to tell exactly, but you're getting tired, and you're looking for a place to stop, and you see that this path that you're on is very smooth and circular. It looks like it might have been either made by some sort of like a purple worm or lava, as it's smooth and round. The bottom of it has been worn down a little bit. There's is some collected dust and dirt, so it's been this way for a long time. It's not fresh. And then you see that there's another one that intersects it along the side. So there's this shelf above it that runs along it for about 30-40 feet and then goes. And so this is a great place to stop. You guys help each other climb up the 15-foot embankment and are able to it's only 10 feet high there, but you're able to get settled along the top there and
Is
are
it-
able to.
Is there any ventilation for a fire?
There's a ventilation
Yeah.
as much as there normally is. His torch that he's been carrying seems to be working just fine.
Well, I don't want to like smoke us out if we make a little fire and cook
And
some
what are you
food
going to make
on
a fire with?
We got some mushroom stumps. They probably smell a little bit.
All right, so
I don't. I don't have a.
so you're starting.
I don't have a. To rub two sticks together is all I got.
So we're having piercer sushi.
Can the warlock just like guata some fire? I don't know.
I can firebolt a bunch of rocks over and over
Piercimi?
until they're hot,
Yeah.
and then you can use the heated rocks.
Yep, that's what you guys have done before.
Yeah,
Now
kind of
that you
like
mention it.
Star Trek with the phasers and the rocks. And
Exactly. Yep.
So I guess that's well. That doesn't require a lot of smoke, anyways. That works out really good then, right?
Yeah.
It's like
it doesn't produce much light either
what's
because
the
I'm
name
not
of the
going until they're
frickin' Japanese
incandescent.
place where you cook your shit on rocks? It's always on a cruise boat. It starts with an I. I'll think of it after we get off the table.
So as you climb up there, you realize this is actually bigger than you thought it was. And it goes down almost 30 feet back, and there's some old remains of look have rotted stuff. And you can't. It's hard to tell, but it looks like some sort of cloth that just crumbles in your hand, and it looks there's a little ring. Someone had a fire here before.
Oh, not like a magical ring of genie summoning.
Like a little fire ring.
No.
If you're gonna ask for it. Cool. We set up camp, make a little fire, cook some piercer blub chunks before it goes bad.
All right, so guys, just gonna go to sleep.
Set up a
Normal
usual
Since you're up
watch.
here high,
Exactly.
We
how
will
it
have a
feels.
bother you
watch.
when you're high. You're higher than the passageway, so nothing.
Oh, I thought you
bother you.
said because of the mushrooms we got
Mhm.
high. I'm like, what?
We're all high.
Yeah, that is the watch order. Yeah, Foster, Kahehi, Kreneth, Penrod, and then Zash.
All right, so go ahead and set yourselves up where you would sleep. All these Nikes. Hold on a second. It helps if you put enable line of sight. There you go. So where you're going to actually be sleeping, go ahead and put your tokens there. When you're keeping watch, it's going to be different, obviously.
Foster's gonna sleep over here with Stool.
Yeah, he's near the warm
Is it-
rocks.
There's like
Yeah,
a
that's
little
where Penrod's
likes it
crevice or something. Foster would be in it too, like a little. He's a small creature, so he can like curl up in there. Does he have like a bedroll or something? Yeah, he's
And I
got
will
a
let you
bedroll.
know, so you don't freak out. If you put yourself down below, you will not be able to see what's going on in the up here, because you wouldn't be able to see.
How low can you get?
I suppose you could
Alright,
do that
and
as
Cesar would
the
actually be
tunnel
up
with
against the
a
wall.
pit line of sight.
Well, I did the
I'm
opposite.
just thinking
I
from-
did.
yeah.
I did what you're on is a whatever the tree is, a object or
Terrain.
terrain. If
What?
like if you do the pit,
Well, what works
I would have
well
to
is
do the
just
whole
do a
thing as a pit.
window across there, and you could turn
Right,
the
I was
window
just
on
thinking
and off. A window works the
A
best
pit
for
would
that.
mean you know, if you're up on top, you could see in, but if you're down below, you couldn't see up on top.
I'd do
All
a
right, so
window.
what do you guys?
Either way, you can turn
So
it
you
on
guys
or
getting
off.
ready to go to sleep?
We'll keep the same watch order we had last time.
Yeah, it's on our party sheet.
All right, so those of you who can't see, what are you doing during your watch? Are you going to have a torch with you,
Yeah. How
or
did Penrod get moved?
are you just going to be relying on sound and sight? Again, the only thing you're worried about is this passageway below you.
Penrod will rely on smell and sound.
I'm
And
just gonna do sound and no sight since I'll let you go
Cronoth would
away.
know that if you guys have light, if you're walking along the edge of this ledge with a light, you will be seen way before somebody can see you. You see someone else.
Yeah, that's the reason why I said I'm not gonna use a light. I'm gonna rely on sound.
Okay.
Can we wear night vision goggles? That's fine, right?
All right. So Penry, you're on watch. That's why I moved you over.
Oh, my
Give
bad.
me a
He's like, don't move me to
perception
the edge.
check. It would be with disadvantage, but because you have advantage, it cancels out. So it's just a straight percentage perception. In my
The drow probably are sneakier than
haste to
11.
close all my windows, I closed the wrong one. So just like
But a bowling ball, he probably heard.
Sniff in the air.
what is your passive stealth?
Passive stealth. Perception. Where is the passive stealth?
It's your stealth plus 10. Your stealth bonus plus 10.
10 plus your dex, or yeah, stealth if you have it trained.
Yeah, it's plus 7.
So 17.
So 17.
So, yeah, 17.
Plus
You're a sneaky guy.
7. Wow. What is your dex? 18?
17. Double proficiency though.
Expertise.
Aha. The math is the math. Fantasy Grounds is not normally wrong. Not normally. Unless you go into the engine and start turning things.
You start manually overwriting things.
Yeah.
There it is. Okay. Sorry for the delay, guys. I couldn't. Stuff was happening.
Was looking through the monster manual. That's what was happening. We know.
Search by
We've
CR30.
all been there.
Goody Goo Goo, something says.
You, you hear it echoing. This, Sirens Gate closed. There it is.
Was that loud enough to wake anybody else up?
The Taco
No,
Bell.
you barely heard it yourself.
All right. So
It's only because
Pen-
you happen to be walking by and it's echoing from thing, and you're not even sure what direction it came from.
Penrod's gonna move to wake everybody up that he can. Like shaking them and give them the old shh, shh, something's coming.
Was I being loud when I was asleep?
You were snoring.
All right, Zash, what would you like to do as he wakes you up and says something's coming?
Yeah.
I will stand up in my Scrooge McDuck nightshirt and pick up my shield and I'm not very stealthy, but kind of move closer to the edge,
Why are you like this?
keeping low to have a listen.
Probably should have woke up Kiahi first so he could
Okay.
see what the hell it was.
Foster, what are you doing?
I'm gonna hide
wakes
in
you up.
my bedroll more.
Okay. Cronoth?
I'm gonna walk on all fours towards the edge and kind of listen.
Wait,
Okay.
wait.
Kiahi?
In your underwear?
First thing Kiahi says is, "Oh, just 5 more minutes, mommy."
Gonna just laughing.
And then he will kind of quietly make his way to the edge and take a look down the passageways. Can he see anything?
Okay, you see a Goliath on all fours in his nightshirt.
It's really
Um,
funny because
he's-
he's facing the wrong way away from the
He's
ledge.
crab walking.
He thinks he's facing the ledge, but he's turned around.
Are you Mr. Krabs? What?
You see Zash laying
I gotta
down,
pray
trying
for
to
the edge so I
listen.
don't fall over.
Pretend
There's
to push
sort
him
of
off the
army
ledge.
crawling
Save
up a
your
little
life.
bit.
Which direction did the sound come from? Like that way or?
I
You
couldn't
don't know.
tell.
You haven't heard
Don't know.
anything.
Okay.
They both go like that. They would came from that way.
I just heard a low roar.
That's right. As
You
the
sure you weren't asleep on watch again?
Was it the beads?
the
It was-
piercer behind you says, "Hey, what are we looking at?"
It was echoing down the hallway.
We spent the last 6 hours chasing after these guys.
Wait, Kranath farted down the hallway?
You hear that? I heard it again.
That's not the one I wanted. All right, so go ahead and
GHX
give me
is coming.
give me a perception, Kayahi.
Is it Jackie Chan?
I'm sorry, I missed that. What's that?
Perception.
Okay. I'm gonna burn my inspiration and
With
use it.
18 minutes left? You're gonna do what?
Yeah,
All right.
very good. Better than a 2.
Technically, the 2 was the second one, so
I know, but still.
sometimes it's not better
With-
not to know, right? You just know.
with
that
my
it
luck.
helped, but it didn't. It didn't really.
Yeah. Just assume that it helped.
They bounced off of each other and landed strategically.
Mm-hmm.
Because if it was by itself, it would have bounced differently. That's the way I look at it.
When you have advantage, you add the smaller one to the larger one, right? And when you have disadvantage, you subtract the smaller one from the larger one. Isn't that how it works?
And
In
Pathfinder.
2024,
Quagoths.
that's the 2024
Okay.
rules.
You also notice this.
Okay.
taco truck.
Oh,
Roach Coach.
And if you look at the image, you should also be able to see that as well.
yeah.
And there's two of them, and they're sort of facing, and one will mumble something to the other, and they're walking towards you guys. They are
there. Okay. I will try to get the crew whisper, get closer and explain to them that there's
okay.
two
So
of
what do you
these,
mean by get closer? Who are you talking? Spread out.
Zash,
And they
Penny.
are moving as you're
Yeah.
doing whatever you're doing.
Come here.
Okay.
There's this. We've met Quagos before.
Yeah,
We have-
Prince Arendelle, and there were guards.
We have
Quaggots
Yeah.
were some of the
So I'll
guards.
say there's a couple of Quagos down there, but these look a little weird. They've got like some fungus and lichen growing on their fur. I don't know. They're talking to each other and coming down the passageway. Be quiet. Maybe we can ambush them.
Maybe they'll just pass us.
Yeah, if so, even better. But
Yeah, I think that's for the best.
and then step away from the
Back away from
Ledge.
the ledge a little bit. Make it harder to see us.
All right, so you guys backed away just in time, and we're gonna do a party. Make sure they're.
I want ice cream cake.
So there is no DC because you all are making the DC.
I'm going to expend a inspiration for advantage on this.
Okay, so Kronoff, you would not have disadvantage because you're not wearing armor, and neither would you, Zash. You would have advantage.
Yep, that was the idea. I suck at stealth, so I was going to try to get advantage, but it didn't help.
I'll burn my inspiration.
Yeah, I want to
Click,
burn mine too.
I did.
Did you push a roll or
so
no?
Kronoff, you would have seven. You got a 17 roll plus 1, so 18. And
Cool.
Zash, you did have advantage. Okay, so you were good. You said you're going to use your inspiration again on that?
No, I used inspiration to get advantage.
Okay.
I want to use inspiration to reroll it.
Henry, okay? Yep, go ahead. Yeah, you're the highest of everybody.
I know, and it was a horrible roll.
What about Foster?
You're hiding in your bedroll.
That's
Did you
You're
want
not
me to
making
roll?
any noise at all. No, you're
Okay.
not making any noise at all. All right, so we have 13, 14, 17, 18, and 17, okay? And their passive is that, okay? So I will now expose them.
Yeah,
All right.
killing the players might be a little harder since we're so spread out across the nation. We can road trip.
That's right. So
To
Kiahi,
Spokane?
I'll say from where you are, you can just make them out, but you know that if you stay watching them, they might see you.
Mm-hmm. I'll just kind of duck down.
Okay. So is anybody going to be doing anything to them?
Nope.
To attack them or anything?
No.
Let them
Let them
pass.
pass.
Okay, so when they get to Here, they stop because this is where you guys came in and sort of sniff, look around, and then keep going.
All right.
That fungal growth on them, Shushar, have you ever seen anything like that before? Is that common down here?
I'm going to say there is a. He is going up in Sloopladop. I'm going to say there's a 45% chance he's seen something like this before. There are some spores that are like our friend here, Stool, and they grow into these mighty creatures that can infect other people, and the infestation and can take them over, and they can even control them if they have these spores within them. Normally, they're not by themselves like this, though, so I'm not sure if their masters died or is close by or what, but since they traveled toward the way we came, it doesn't seem to make a lot of sense.
Is this something that's contagious? Is this a danger that we need
Yes.
to be aware of?
It can be
Ugh.
contagious. They release the spores when hit or when they hit you. And if you ingest or breathe in the spores, you also can become like them.
Okay, I need a mask to wear over my face.
I have heard that direct sunlight will kill the spores, but I've never seen it myself. Sunlight, that
Kidding,
is.
not immediately.
It's like The Last of Us and some shit happening.
I am the closest thing to direct sunlight we are going to get down here.
Mm-hmm.
It would
All
be
right,
considered
so-
a disease or poison, so it's something I could cure us of. But still, ugh.
Could be
Who
fun. You don't know.
So, we should keep you alive, huh?
Your superpowers, you don't know.
Yeah, who breathed in the spores?
From the plant, from the mushrooms.
Yeah, maybe that's
I don't
what it
think
is.
those are the same spores, but I don't know.
And Kiahi and Kranoth. Breathe in the spores from the mushrooms you guys found.
Got to keep an eye on them, make sure no moles pop up.
Moles. Hey, you got a mushroom growing out of your lip there.
Skin tags.
All right, so this is where we will leave it. You guys will be able to get 6 minutes of your life back.
Level up.
I am actually
Oh,
trying
6
to find
minutes.
my
What's happening?
target sheet.
No,
There it is.
no game tomorrow because for whatever reason. Tuesday, Christmas trot. Yep. And next Friday, some Solasta. Oh, Sorceria.
Sorceria.
Have you guys been playing Solasta?
Nope.
I do
That
too.
ended.
Yeah.
A couple people had to drop out on Mondays because of work and school and other stuff. So
Family.
Sven and I occasionally play Dungeons and Dragons online on Mondays.
yeah.
Speaking of Solasta, the Solasta 2 demo is now out on Steam.
That's right.
I was like,
It is. I
oh,
just
I saw
downloaded
that.
it
The
today.
demo.
wow.
What-
Okay, I didn't realize it was out. All right,
I just saw a notification the other day.
I have it on my wish list. I never got. Maybe it's in my email address I don't check.
Saturday, March 1st.
What's that? Oh, you're
That's
Fallout?
Fallout.
Session. I think we're
Yes,
just gonna move
Fallout.
into session 1. Why do I think everybody's characters are ready? We'll do a
I just have to import
practice
mine.
round and then we'll get to it.
Yeah, I wouldn't mind doing a little combat just for funsies.
Yeah, just to
Yeah,
understand.
it's just funsies anyways, right? If you're in town.
No, it's not.
It's not.
It's life or death, Drake.
So we're gonna actually jump 5 feet from Jingo. Is what we're gonna do, and we're gonna go
I
raid.
think she's getting ready to end too.
Oh no, okay, and then we
Just
won't do it.
warn
All
you
right, it's
because yeah,
Cliff's
as soon as
Gaming.
this is over, we are going to go find food somewhere.
It's
Oh,
Cliff's
nice.
Gaming is who we're gonna go raid. Then let me start it. We're gonna 10 seconds. Where are you gonna get food?
Okay.
We don't know yet.
Jack in the
We
Box.
live in a college town, so no, there's better places to go.
Oh, you're going to
I
sit
know what's
down?
happening.
Or probably
Jack
go
in the
to
Box.
carry out.
I
All
wish
right,
there
so
was a Jack in the Box around here.
I never been at one. I
They're
just picked
far
that
away
'cause
from here.
I was thinking they have them in Arizona, but I don't know.
Yeah, they probably got them in
they
Arizona.
have them over here.
It's the
Yeah.
West Coast thing.
I used to love Jack in the Box when I was going to school out there in Moscow.
Oh, the
was
breakfast jacks
great.
were the best. The breakfast
serve-
jack.
They serve breakfast
Well,
all day,
we
which
raided.
makes them unique. And they also have so many different things.
I